We have a daily database backup from Sunday. Somewhere between Sunday and Wednesday, a bug in a recently deployed application deleted several nodes from the database. In this demo, we will recover those nodes from a recent backup using Compare41 without affecting newly inserted records. To put into context, we have this structure in the graph database. The following nodes and relationships were unintentionally deleted. The rack node, then switch and machine nodes, then interface, process, application, and OS nodes. Lastly, port and service nodes. In the meantime, some users were also adding data. When restoring lost records, Compare41 can leave the added data unaffected. What complicates manual recovery is that the deleted subgraph contains thousands of nodes and relationships, growing exponentially with the depth of the graph. Fortunately, we have Compare41. Using Compare41, let us recover the deleted nodes and their relationships while leaving those new nodes and relationships unaffected. Here we already preset up Compare41 just for this demonstration. This is the connection settings screen where we have a pre-set up source and destination database. Next, we have the mapping screen where we pre-selected all the nodes needed for restoring those deleted nodes and relationships from the graph we saw earlier. Now let's compare. On this screen, you see a comparative overview of both graph databases. See the content for each node as well as their differences. Let's select rack and a rack node below which we want to copy to production from the backup database. Then we add this to the synchronization queue. Now let's go to the synchronization preview. Going back to the graph, we see that we need to add not only the rack record, but also its related nodes and relationships down the tree. Let's do that. As you can see on the synchronization preview, rack is already pre-selected. Let's include its relationship to data center. Next, its relationship to machine and machine node itself. From machine, we go deeper and select the remaining relationships and nodes and so on. Let's just fast forward until we are able to complete the subgraph that we want to restore. Now that we are done customizing, let's start the synchronization. You see that the selections turn into spinners, which then turn into green check marks when they are done. So we are now done with synchronizing from our backup to our production database with Compare41. Now let's rerun Compare and check if we still have unsynchronized data from our backup database. As you can see on the comparison results, you should notice that there are no more nodes, which are only from the backup database. And there are now more identical records on each node from the backup and production database. And then we are done. And it is really that simple to compare and restore data from a backup with Compare41. Try it free at www.circleseros.com.